Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? We coming here today to talk about my unpopular opinion. So let me show y'all my outfit first, and then y'all know we gonna roll into the video. You know, cute. You know. First unpopular opinion: do not become friends with women that are in domestic violence situations. So based off of my experience, and I don't want this to sound harsh, y'all, but based on my experience, women who are in domestic violence relationship, it's best to either start distancing yourself or just, you can still be there, but you will have to think about yourself at the end of the day. It's a lot of people that have gotten killed because they were with their best friend while she was in a domestic violence relationship, and he ended up killing the best friend and the girlfriend. People are crazy. People are not playing these days. So I just feel like, I've been in a situation where a friend's boyfriend didn't like me and just kind of always made me feel uncomfortable. My intuition just told me, okay, let me leave, because it's just not, the energy is not right. And most times the men that are abusing the woman, they don't want friends around that can spot that. Abusers isolate you. I don't necessarily want to be friends with somebody that's going to be in a situation like that ever again, because it had an effect on me as well. Now, I wasn't endangered or anything like that, thank God. But just seeing somebody that I love and that I care about going through that, and then, when they're in that situation too, they're not listening to anybody, because you have to learn your lessons at the end of the day. So they're not listening to anybody. They don't care what nobody has to say, because that's they man. People that's in situations like that, I'm gonna have to love you from a distance, pray you make it out, or cut their ass off. My next unpopular opinion is, do not get pets if you don't have time for them or the proper care for them. My thing is, why do people get animals just to lock them up in a cage all day? That's pointless. Now, I'm not saying you have to be the most active person in the world, but at the end of the day, dogs, they like to get out the house. They like to go to parks. There's a reason why there's dog parks. You know what I'm saying? I just hate when people have animals and they keep their animals in a cage all goddamn day. Give that dog up to somebody who's going to let them run wild, be free, take care of them properly. I just hate when people get animals and don't have the capacity for them. Why are you getting an animal and they just been sitting in a cage all day? And animals are a lot. Animals is damn near like kids. So if you don't have the capacity to even deal with kids, I don't even think you should get animals, because that's another bill. And then that's something else that you have to take care of other than yourself. So I don't think people should be getting animals if they don't have the proper care and the proper capacity for them. Black lives, I hate to say it, y'all. I hate to say it. I do. I hate to say it. But Black lives have to start mattering to Black people. When my dad, rest in peace, Daddy. When my dad was here, and my dad, he was born in 1957. So he's seen a lot of stuff. When a Black man will harm another Black man or kill another black man, he was shunned at the end of the day. He was not. You was shunned. You done killed your brother. You know what I'm saying? You done did something wrong to your own people. Oh, you out. Nowadays, in Fremont, bro, after he done killed 20 people.
No, my bad. I'm sorry.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's really not. As a Black man, you should not be killing another Black man. As a Black man, you shouldn't be hating on another Black man. Like they always say, if Black people really came together, do y'all know how powerful we could be? You see how I don't want to say the name because I don't know how YouTube guidelines is, but you see how when Kanye started saying crazy stuff, how they made sure that he got all his deals canceled and all this and this and that. When somebody disrespects a Black person, it gets swept up under the rug. But we can't necessarily blame them. It's because we don't have the correct uproar for that. We just be like, oh, well, they apologize. We're too forgiving on certain things, as far as stuff like that. If we really came together as Black people and really was a united front, nobody could fuck with us. Because nobody could be doing us dirty or coming over here and culture appropriating us.
Boom. Yeah.
I know we want more. I know we want to know more about ancient Egypt, but I'm on the fence about them removing the mummies, and I think it's a tad bit disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know it's a part of history as far as Egyptians, discovering the mummies. Like, I still want to know if they have discovered Queen Nefertiti. I don't know if I said that correct, but I did do research on her. They think they've come close to discovering Cleopatra. When they buried them and mummified them, that everything in their tombs and everything in their sarcophagus was for the afterlife. That's what they believed in. And I don't know. I know we want to learn more about history, and the only way we can do that is if we actually dig our heels in and go dig them up, or do stuff like that. But I just think it's disrespectful, no matter which way you put it.
I said what I said.
Because they didn't bury those mummies just for 3,000 some years later for them to be dug back up. And they do say that when people do dig up the mummies, that after that you're cursed. And I kind of believe it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I kind of believe it. I'm sorry to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
The world is turning to shit. When I say the world is turning to shit, I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know what's going on, but the world is just terrible. All these guns, gun violence, just violence, period. Like racism. The world is turning to shit. And we're honestly halfway there. That's why they're trying to discover another planet. And y'all know they're only gonna make that for rich people. That's not gonna be fucking affordable. Indianapolis, okay, this is a really unpopular opinion. If you live in Indianapolis and you're from a different state, you're probably gonna be mad when I say this, but I don't give a damn. Indianapolis has gotten more and more dangerous because people from different cities have ruined our city. Gary, Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit. I'm not trying to be funny, but like I said, this video is unpopular opinions. I really feel like Indianapolis has took a turn for the worse because it's a lot of people that move here because it is cheap here. Indianapolis is very cheap. It's very affordable. But it's a lot of people that move here and bring all that gang shit over here and turn the city upside down. Democrats and Republicans both suck. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can believe these goddamn politicians if you want to, whether they are a Democrat or whether they're Republican. They both suck. They both suck, and they don't stand for the people, and they honestly really don't give a damn. They only do it because at the end of the day it's their job now. But they don't really give a damn. And in the ones that do give a damn, they don't have no power to even change anything. So, yeah, they both suck in my opinion. And I don't vote because I don't want to vote for neither one of y'all. Because y'all all suck. Respectfully.
Something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
I'm such an...
My 4C hair is beautiful, and saying good hair when referring to finer hair is discriminatory. All hair is good hair. We have to get rid of the notion that because my hair is kinkier, that it's not beautiful. This is something that the Black community needs to work on, and I hear it so much that I just cringe when I hear it. Oh, your hair is nappy or all this and this and this and that. I'm Black. I'm Black. Okay, my nose is big. I'm brown. And my hair is an afro. Now, you can't see it because I have a wave line. But I'm just saying, like, that reference of good hair, they only say good hair when it's referring to finer, silky hair, and that it's not that, that much to maintain. 4C hair is looked down upon because it's a little harder to work with. It's a little harder to work with. It's not, you can't see the length just by it being an afro, And that's another thing, too, though. With 4C hair, you can't really see the length. So automatically somebody's going to look at you like, oh, you bald-headed. Now, I don't wear my hair out personally because it's not the length that I want. And I really don't know what to do with my hair, honestly. But I have this year, I finally started wearing buns. I started doing my baby hairs on my natural hair. Like this year, I finally kind of started experimenting with my natural hair because wigs get tired. You get tired of wigs, But I'm not ready to fully wear my natural hair yet because it's not at the length. But if my hair was at the length that I wanted, oh, hell yeah. I just hate the notion of good hair. You have to get rid of this whole good hair stuff. Same with the skin complexion stuff. Black community, we have to get rid of that shit. Don't wrap it up. We shouldn't have kids until we're married or have been in a relationship with that person for a while. Now, this might not necessarily be an unpopular opinion, but it's an opinion that I really stand strong in because a lot of y'all keep having kids with people y'all don't know. Everybody is having kids with people, one, that they don't know, and two, people that they know they're not going to be with for a long time. Y'all be having kids with one-night stands and then be confused. Either be married or you have to have been with that person for a long time. The way that poor people are treated in this country is disgusting and sad. That's why I'm posting more consistently. That's why, I'm doing things in my personal life to put me in a better position financially. Because, man, when you poor, and I know people be like, oh, well, people get food stamps. People get Section 8. As soon as you get food stamps, don't let you get a little job. Don't let you go get you a $12 an hour job. They cutting your ass off.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
Poor people are treated so terrible in this country, and it's so sad. There should not be homeless people. Like, as much money as America has, and don't we make our own money? So I'm just trying to figure out why there's poor people on the street. But people that have served this country should not be homeless. And that needs to be addressed. But no, y'all want to worry about that. We just gonna move on because I can go on and on. Stop working in the beauty industry if you don't have a true passion for it. I'm a hairstylist, so I can say this. I am so sick of all these women coming into the beauty industry, don't know a lick about it, don't care about it, honestly, just doing it for a buck. That bothers me. I'm sorry. It does. It bothers me because it's not your passion. The same, and not even just with hair, a lot of stuff with music. It's a lot of people doing music, and you ain't never even had a passion for music in your life. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that why is there so many people getting in the fields that they don't like? That's like that's like somebody just waking up one day and saying, oh, I want to be a doctor. Like, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to discover a new career, but I'm saying, oh, I want to be a doctor because, oh, how much money they make. You don't have a true passion for helping people. You don't have a true passion for having patients and caring for them and really figuring out people's health issues. You don't have a passion for it. You're in it for the money. And I don't like that. If it's not about the money in that field, you're not going to care about it. And that's not cool. You know, y'all out here messing up people's heads, charging people $350 if they don't come blow dried. And it's just too much. Like, I'm sick of the new age hairstylists. I'm so sick of them. Because everybody is coming into the beauty industry and it's not their passion. It's just something that they picked up on a whim. And now they making a quick buck from it. I hate guns and the fact that we have to have them to defend ourselves. I don't feel like they should be completely banned, but you should legally have to be 25 to purchase a gun, no mental illnesses, no criminal record, and no assault weapons. I feel like that is the best law that they could come up with because we have the right to bear arms at the end of the day. I do not feel like they should get rid of guns. Now, me personally, I don't like guns. I just don't. I just feel like they're very dangerous. They can go off at any second. There should be certain requirements. You should not be able to get a gun so easily in this country with all the school shootings, mass shootings. All the movies we watch are messages in some way, shape, or form. Like The Purge, The Hunger Games. All of that shit could really come true one day. Like, for real. I feel like some of the stuff we watch is really warning us. Like, it was even a movie about the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a movie about that before COVID hit. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm not afraid to admit it. Now, I don't take it too far on certain stuff, but I am a conspiracy theorist. I do believe certain things. And all the movies that we watch are kind of like warnings of what our future could possibly be. I just feel like that. College is a damn scam. Now, okay, I wouldn't say it's a complete scam because some people have really gotten their college degrees. They're in a great field. They're making good money. And they don't have no complaints. I think that college is a scam in the sense of that it needs to be paid for. I feel like if America wants people to go out there and get educated, why is it not free the same way that high school, elementary, middle school, why is that not free in the same way? And I could understand in the sense of, you know, maybe the college textbooks or the college professors, you know, but I just feel like education should be free. It really should be. You can't tell people to go get educated. And then when they try to go get educated, they got to come out of pocket. And if they can't come out of pocket, they go get loans and it takes damn near 30 years to pay off. You know, don't let you go to school to be a damn doctor. I just know doctor student loans are just sky high. Yeah. You should be able to retire and collect Social Security at 55. I don't care what nobody say. You should be able to retire and collect Social Security at 55. I don't care what nobody say. My daddy had to wait until he was 62 to start collecting his Social Security, and then he passed away at 64. So my daddy was only getting his Social Security for 2 years after he done worked his whole goddamn life, was in the Marine Corps. Worked his whole life, y'all. I mean, from the age of 14, worked his whole goddamn life. it was only able to receive it for 2 years before he passed away unexpectedly. Like, you should be able to collect it at 55 years old. I feel like that's a good retirement age. You getting up, you're not necessarily old, but you're older. So I feel like that's when you should be able to sit down, relax, and collect your Social Security from you working all them damn years. 62. Millennials should be in charge of the laws, not the baby boomers' old asses. That's literally what I put. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. All them damn baby boomers need to get out of office. Y'all need to go. Go sit down. Y'all need to go live the rest of y'all life peacefully. But y'all do not need to be making decisions for a generation in a different time period that you don't even understand because you're old as fuck.
And I
think it should be a baby boomer here and there. You know, I'm not trying to, I was saying at first that it should wipe y'all out, but a baby boomer here and there to, be able to have a difference of an opinion. A cop should be trained more. I think a cop, if I'm not mistaken, and it could just be in the state of Indiana, I think a cop has to go through 500 something hours of training in order to be on the streets and stuff. Yeah, that's not fair, because when I went to cosmetology school, I had to do 1,500 hours. It's just ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. America needs better laws. It's something wrong. Like, America will never be great. And that's what irritates me about the whole Make America Great thing. When was it ever great? Oh, when my black people was breaking their fucking backs for y'all, that's when it was great? Okay. I don't feel like it would ever be a great country, but it can definitely be made better. There's always room for progress. I don't think America will ever recover from slavery. I just don't think this country will ever recover from that. Racism is still very prominent, and it will never go away, because it's passed on generation through generation through generation through generation. So America will never be great, but it definitely can be made better. And I just feel like with the whole cop thing, there's no way that I should have to go to school longer to do hair than you do to be able to police these streets and be able to handle people, civilians. This is the problem. They send out a lot of cops that are, one, scared and never been in this kind of neighborhood or never been in these kind of situations. Y'all send them out knowing damn well they don't know how to deal with these people, Last but not least, Nicki Minaj is not bitter, and she will forever be a legend. I don't care what nobody say. I used to be obsessed. When I was in the 6th grade, I used to be obsessed with Nicki Minaj. I wanted to be Nicki. Like, come on now. Like, Nicki was our childhood. And I just hate how she gets this label of being bitter and all this and this and that nowadays. When, if something is working against you, how are you bitter to speak out against that? Y'all would be mad too if you working hard at your music and a specific award show is purposely blocking your music, purposely downplaying you, purposely hindering you. I will always support Nicki Minaj. Now, she's not perfect. She's had her run-ins with people, but you can never take away her legend status. And she will forever be able to sell records, and she will forever be a legend. Now, I do kind of think Nicki should retire and go off into other avenues. I just really wish people would give her the benefit of the doubt and really listen to what she says instead of going based off of headlines or based off of what, and I'm sure everybody feels that way about their favorite celebrity. Like, damn, I just always listen to the headlines instead of really looking into the story and then forming an opinion. You're never supposed to form an opinion without getting the full scope first. You're never supposed to do that. That was it, y'all. That was it as far as my unpopular opinions. I really felt like I had a lot, but I guess I didn't have a lot necessarily. I probably sped through a lot of them. I was also thinking about doing a reaction to something, but I don't know to what. So if y'all could comment down like reactions, maybe I could react to like Bad Girls Club or Flavor of Love or something to where I'm reacting with reality TV to give y'all my opinions. But yeah, like I told y'all, my content is mixed. I'm not doing just celebrities. I'm not just doing gossiping. My content is mixed. I want to give y'all a variety of stuff on my channel. But thank you for watching. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, bitch.